I want everybody to turn your attention to the virtual wall. Amber Riley is joining us. Hi, Amber.
Hi.
Hi,
Hello,
there's
everybody.
Amber. So Amber first rose to fame. You all remember playing Mercedes Jones on Glee. And now she's zooming in from her dressing room in Atlanta where she's set to debut in the new musical there, The Preacher's Wife. Welcome, Amber. I'm here with Rebel.
Thank you.
Rebel Wilson.
Hi, Rebel.
Hi, Amber. Hi.
Big fan. Big fan.
Okay.
Same here.
So as you moved through your own weight health journey, you say your mental health became a priority. How so?
After all of this time being on, television, I needed a little bit of therapy. And I got in therapy and really started to work on my self-love. And as I was learning all these tools to be just a healthier person mentally, one thing that me and my therapist talked about was working out. That was one of the tools that I used. And working out was always such a anxiety point for me. I hated going to the gym. I always felt like everybody was staring at me and looking at me. I always felt like there was a pressure to look thinner after a certain while instead of just really enjoying my workout. And I kind of got to the point where I was just doing it for me and not doing it to be smaller or to look a certain way. And I really think now I'm beasting it in the gym. I love the gym. I love working out so much. And it's not really about anything else but, making myself happy and feeling good.
Wow. So you've gotten to the point where you have full acceptance and you're doing, what Jamie was saying to us earlier, that one thing for you. Before you became famous, I understand you never considered yourself actually a plus size, right?
Yeah, I think I just considered myself to be me until I got on television. I never felt like I was in this box. Like, I didn't realize, if that makes sense, like I didn't realize that I was going to be placed in this box with ideas from people about who I already was, what I already could do. And so when I became famous and I was always asked about my size before I was even asked about my talent, which is what I was being hired for, it was just like shocking to me. Like, wow, why is the world so enamored with me being a fat person? Like it was really wild to me. It was very, 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 very odd because all the women around me looked like me. So I just didn't see that I was some kind of outlier, but I guess I was. In Hollywood.
Wow. And so I asked Rebel, do you believe it's possible to be a woman in Hollywood and have people to transcend that? The people that you're working with to transcend that? What do you think, Rebel?
Well, it is true what Amber was saying. Like, I describe it in my book as being like, you're like the leopards of the Hollywood game park because they're like really rare to spot, like being plus size. But I think it's just... It's
Leopards of the game park, she said.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
I mean, why I got signed when I came to America, a day 2 of coming to America with one suitcase, was because I was plus size and there was hardly anybody in Hollywood that was plus size, so I was unique because of that aspect. And it's just, but I think, but what is weird, Amber, and maybe this is what you're saying, everyone around you was the same size, because like when I came to America, I was size 16 to 18, which was like the average size of the American woman. So I was the majority, but in Hollywood, like it was the total minority. But I think it is shifting, and there's different campaigns you see now, and with fashion and beauty, and so it's definitely changing, but definitely not reflective of society.
And Amber, you say you just want to be released from the prison, you calling it a prison of weight. What do you mean by that?
I say prison specifically because when you go to prison, someone else puts you there. And I want to be released from everyone telling me who I am, what I can be, how far I can go, how high I can fly, how much I can soar. Like my weight, I mean, I've lost 50 pounds and I'm still told, that I'm big, I'm fat, whatever, I'm plus size. And it's kind of like, it's kind of like, I just want to soar. I just want to be free. I don't want to have to talk about who I am physically when my spirit is so much bigger than that. My soul is so much bigger than that.
I love that.
the art that God has given me is so much.
Thank
bigger
you
than
for
that.
being here. And thank you for doing that preacher's wife. I love that. We know
Thank you.
you got to get to rehearsals. Thank you for joining us.